at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive.
report. 13.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. McKinley Jackson, the one who got to him.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A tight end in motion now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another carry for him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. 5 yards there on 3rd down, so that's going to make this 4th and short much more interesting.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the first down.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They give it to him again. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Pistol snap to Jackson. Pass it down close. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Here we go. Right up the gut. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On 2.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Short pass brought in.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's Benson on the give. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 2. Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 10. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Slot man in motion right. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's a dime look defensively from the Bengals. 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
On 1, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Gun, gun.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here we go, here we go.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play.
Here we go.
And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Completed here to Spears. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. This ball's cuffed by Spears. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
11, Thomas. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Gun.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Stop.
Throwing from the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Butker knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. Finds his back complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bengals looking at 3rd and 4.
Ready? Here we go. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
On 1, ready?
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on
Here we go.
4th.
Here we go.
Slot man motioned over.
Stop.
4th down, Burrow. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And this is picked up by the Ravens! And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed. The one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. It's an option left. A nice run here past the 35. The 40. Lamar Jackson. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Back.
Option play they give to Benson. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Gun. Back. Back.
Throwing is Burrow. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Escapes a defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And the Ravens will go on offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And now they face 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 10 now. Catch made by Mitchell.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this kick gets past the 20. It's going to reach the 18-yard line before it's touchdown. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow. Got a man, Spears has it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
From the 21. And And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it's third down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's brought down for a loss. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Punt team on the field. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. That's fielded at the 46. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give. It's Benson headed right. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Man in motion out of the slot. Looking to throw. Burrow. Setting up the screen. Space past the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
On 1, ready?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. TJ Tampa there on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, but look at this. He gets it back.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Here we go, here we go.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, my. Singleton with the pick.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Give now to the running back. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Bengals football. They're out and set. First and 10.
12. Here we go. Back.
The give now to Benson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here we go.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Back.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Back.
Burrow back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Jump off caught by his back. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. Your 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. To throw again, it's Burrow. Hits his running back. sideline. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes.
Here we go,
Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Joe Burrow with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
11 MT tank.
He's throwing for it. He has it. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win.
18.
Second and 3 now. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They give up the gut to Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go. That.
Burrow from the gun. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
That.
Throwing from the gun. Completed here to Spears. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Gun.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
That.
Throwing is Burrow. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. 11 mighty. That.
Here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Here we go. That.
Trying for it with Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get it back on his 6th interception of the season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Lamar off the play fake. Looking to his fullback now. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, here's Lamar. Flush down now to his left. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's one of those situations that you have to have awareness, right? You call it spatial awareness. You got to be conscious of the sideline and just simply get rid of the football. Looks like we saw a slight bit of panic there. It's going out for the sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Putting the tight end in motion. 2nd and 15. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Pressure coming. It's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Right up the gut. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Running for it again. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
Bengals 18. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
12.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
Completed to his running back. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
11.
Here's 2nd and 2. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Got a man, Spears has it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. 9-yard pickoff, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Burrow out of the shotgun. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. Bengals down by 10. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Burrow back to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Dot.
Throwing now. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
They're on the 32-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Clean breakup on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Back to throw it. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Ravens in victory formation and content to just knee this one out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.